Wait. There we go. But we're only on chapter 3. We can't have the triumphant truth yet. There we go, finally. So I guess we stopped the competition before it had begun. She's like, I didn't want to waste so much time on something like a Gobstones tournament.
Excuse me, headmistress? Could I have the piece? I wouldn't advise using it in the tournament, Miss Hecksmith. Not when it's under scrutiny. Of course not. I just don't want to see it confiscated. But I know there wouldn't be a cheating charm on this piece. Not from its owner, at least.
Was it your dad's?
Let's see here.
Because it belongs to my dad.
Uh-huh.
You're Jenna Hecksmith, right? A Hecksmith also attended the Gobstones Club when I was... No, it can't be. Is your father Edgar Hecksmith?
Yeah, the one that everyone thought cheated, I'm guessing.
Wait, you knew my dad? Know him, of course. Has he ever mentioned a Clodagh Dromgoole?
Oh, her dad was the one that everyone was great at everything, okay.
I'm sorry, Professor. Dad doesn't really talk about his classmates much.
How did you do this?
It's okay, Kylie, chill out.
Well, it looks like a regular old Gobstones piece, but my dad actually carves a pattern onto all of his.
It really helps them fly straight.
I think I've got it.
I did when I realized it belonged to Dad. The pattern comes from our family crest. Dad takes pride in being a Hecksmith. He carves it into everything he uses.
So, even his clothing?
There should be a whole
Cooking
set
utensils?
just like it.
Gardening implements?
They must have been lost over the years. You just happened to borrow a set that had this one in it. I only noticed thanks to you.
That was brilliant.
You bet. Dad's brilliant at everything. Maybe except Gobstones. He always talks about how much he loved Gobstones, but never any details, almost like he's avoiding it.
Did losing at the tournament break him?
Dad's never hidden anything from me before. If he won't talk about it, then it must have been something serious.
I never thought this would happen.
At first, yeah. I thought I'd find out about Dad's Gobstones days that way. Nothing but old tournament trophies. And thanks to you, I found something of his. That's why I don't want this piece confiscated. I'd like to bring it home. Maybe he'll finally tell me the story behind it.
Let's see here. This is what I think happened.
Yes, he was. No wonder Dad never talks about it. He was always so proud of his Gobstone skills. Losing a tournament to a cheater must have been...
So is the intro video from the past, or is that going to happen now?
Unfortunate. And with no real conclusion from the investigation, there was no closure.
By the way, how did Dromgoole not realize that Hecksmith was a rather uncommon name, and so probably they were related?
I feel awful for him. Me too, child. Me too. Miss Hecksmith, I actually have something for your father.
So either this professor aged really well, or Jenna's dad is really young.
It's a bit heavy for Owl Post. I'd planned to deliver it myself, but it felt too intrusive to just turn up unannounced. Of course, what is it? A book. My latest research on rune deciphering. It's a bit heavy,
but nothing a levitation charm can't handle.
Oh.
Well, I did dedicate it to Mr. Hexsmith. He was the reason I pursued ancient runes in the first place.
He flung Gobstone at your head?
Huh?
That's love.
I don't know. It's because Mr. Hexsmith hit me on the head with his Gobstones piece. He was the one who explained the rune's meaning to me. Maybe that's why I became interested in it. I wouldn't be who I am without him.
Even so,
I mean, Mr. Hexsmith's probably busy with all his endeavors. He likely doesn't even remember my name.
Chin up, Professor. Dad's got loads of friends. He probably just hasn't mentioned you yet.
I suppose. He was always at the center of things when we were students. I know we weren't really friends. He was always moving, always achieving, always being praised. He was inspiring. Anyone who talked to him felt inspired, including me.
ah,
Are you sure? Perhaps it caused brain damage, but good brain damage. Is there such a thing? I'm sure there is. No.
Such kind words. Thank you, Headmistress, for being nice to me.
You have to thank people for being nice to you? Yeah, people never are. I am so sorry.
that's just not right.
Thank
Headmistress,
you. I feel much better.
Headmistress McGonagall is never nice. That came out wrong.
Let's head to my office for that book, shall we?
Of course, Professor Drumgoole.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. That's just not right.
So are we going forward with the competition, or... I guess not? How are these paper scraps? Oh, hey, it's not snowing anymore! How are these paper scraps surviving outside in the weather, especially with melting snow? I will stare until I see
Your dedication
evidence.
to mastering Gobstones is remarkable.
I'm not mastering, I'm just staring at the board.
Let's give it a try then.
And you won't. You have natural talent. I can see it in the way your pieces move.
It's like they're moving all on their own. They are moving all on their own, Professor. Oh my! You're amazing. No!
Mr. Hexsmith never practiced much either, yet his Gobstone skill was unmatched. His pieces moved with such grace and precision.
So maybe they were both cheating.
Merlin's beard. There's no time.
Headmistress McGonagall? What a coincidence. I'm heading to her office as well. Shall I accompany you?
No, I was talking about the other headmistress. What other headmistress? I don't know, I gotta go!
Splendid. That means more time to tell you about Mr. Hexsmith. You might find it useful in the tournament.
Not from someone who never practiced. One thing I don't have. Natural skill.
of light during his time at Hogwarts. He excelled at everything. Academics, Quidditch, club activities. It all seemed effortless to him. That applied to Gobstones as well. Every student in his year looked up to him, including me.
Thought you were a year below.
Not just for his abilities, but for his humility too. In fact, he even offered to withdraw from the tournament, likely to give others a fairer shot.
Probably in
Such
Kylie's
a noble
boat.
gesture. But many of us
Oh,
wanted
she's
to
still
see
going.
him compete. Leaving out the best player would have been a disservice to the game. So out of goodwill and respect for Gobstones, he stayed in. On the final day of the tournament, we were preparing to celebrate his victory when the news broke. The news of his defeat. It didn't make sense. I had seen him play that day. Losing should have been impossible. His opponent must have cheated. That's what we all believed.
Was his opponent from Hogwarts as well?
Someone, probably one of us, sent a letter to the headmaster reporting the match fixing, but the investigation never reached a conclusion. The Gobstones pieces in question simply disappeared. And with them, the championship title that should have been his. He never spoke about it.
Oh my gosh.
Never acted any differently. But deep down, he must have been disappointed. That's why he gave up Gobstones entirely. Mr. Hexsmith was the very image of a model student, a beacon of light during his time at Hogwarts. He excelled at everything.
Oh, she's just
Academics, Quidditch, club activities. It all seemed effortless to him. That applied to Gobstones as well. Every student in his year looked up to him, including me.
Just imagine as Kylie is walking
Not just for his
along.
abilities, but for his
Professor
humility
Drumgoole is
too.
just hanging out over her shoulder.
In fact, he even offered to withdraw
Oh,
from the
look.
tournament, likely to give others a fairer shot. Such a noble gesture. But many of us wanted to see him compete. Leaving out the best player would have been a
Professor
disservice to the
Drumgoole
game.
is just hanging out over her shoulder. Let me keep telling you about
So out
this.
of goodwill and respect for
It's okay,
Gobstones,
Professor,
he
really.
stayed in. On the final day of the tournament, we were preparing to celebrate his victory when the news broke. The news of his defeat. It didn't make sense. I had seen... He probably would have become a great Gobstones player. If he hadn't been drawn to so many other pursuits, that is. To lose the championship title like that...
Oh.
Whoever cheated deserved to be held accountable.
He was probably the one who cheated.
Yes. What else would you like to know about Mr. Hexsmith?
I never thought this would happen.
A lie backfired. Who would have thought?
Sorry.
What are you doing to children? What are you doing to... Oh my... This is a survival horror. Dressed up as a
That
children's
was
book.
brilliant.
What? Kylie? Oh my gosh. So we're just gonna gloss over that? Just gonna ignore it.
Thanks.
But that theory of mine, that old theory, it's now confirmed. Oh my gosh. Honestly, child, I don't care what happens, as long as no one cheats. I guess it's the same with Quidditch. It is not the same with Quidditch. Quidditch is life! Okay, Professor. Oh, I was hoping it would fly down his throat. Ah! She's practicing more than I am. Well, time poorly spent always passes quickly as well. Happy birthday, random hat! Yeah. Do I have to win this? Wait, Daniel, you're here too? I thought there were only 4 of us. Jenna, those 2 from that side quest, and me. Yeah, so that's why they made me join. Oh. Oh, well, I didn't even get... Okay. Yeah, I haven't done this before, so they just had me do it in the tournament so that we could have, you know, more people. Fodder? Yeah. Same with... Oh yeah, Robin. Okay, there's 5 of us. Uh-oh, this is gonna start looking suspicious.
I knew you'd make it. I saw your talent from our very first game. This is it. I can feel it. Time to claim the championship that should have been Dad's.
Is that dark magic? Don't kill me. You can have the championship title.
Even so... Finally, my turn.
They need to make this as anime as possible. That would be ridiculously hilarious. Oh, Warida! Okay. How do I get it out of this corner, though? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, they moved the hole for me. That was nice of them. Well. Alright, vectors. Damn, I can't math very well. Well. I wish there were checkpoints. I don't want to talk about how many tries it took to get me here again. Oh, thank goodness. At least no one can accuse me of cheating. Why on earth would I want to try again?
Victory!
And maybe a new enemy or two, who knows?
Congratulations! I knew you had it in you the moment I saw your Gobstones move that day.
This is just inconceivable.
Well played, and congratulations. It was an honor to play against you.
You aren't gonna turn around and say that I cheated?
Thanks.
Good luck. Good job to you too. I lost, like 20 times.
I should be the one thanking you for finding my dad's Gobstones piece. Not yet. I want to hand it to him personally when I'm home next time. I just hope he'll be proud of me. I'm following in his footsteps after all, and next time, I'm aiming for that champion title. So you'd better be here next year.
I guess.
Let's see here.
What do you mean?
Somewhere to hide, probably.
You won't have much luck with that. Dad was a model student. He never skipped class. But he was fascinated by the Black Lake, just like me. He told me loads of stories about his adventures down there.
Are we gonna swim down there looking for diary pages?
Go on, Gobstones champion. Your fans are waiting.
I thought Lottie was the one doing the paper.
Let's see here.
So is Edgar Hecksmith the come-to-me kid? Did he trap someone inside a gobstone? Maybe I should just not do these. Save myself some. Huh? Huh?
Enchanted popping candy.
That was a different voice.
Expulso. Incarcerus. Whizbang.
Yep. I think that's the plan. I just gotta pop the candy so that I can actually move.
Enchanted popping candy. Expulso. Enchanted popping candy. Incarcerus. Whizbang.
So what now? What the heck now? Did that count? No? I did nothing different. Why did they all die that time? We will never know. We will never know.
Pranktastic present.
Wow. Um.
Stupefy. Incarcerus. Pranktastic present.
Darn. Okay. Guess I was supposed to get him near the eggs. Well, that didn't work. This isn't gonna work, I just know it. Of course not. Of course it didn't work. What am I supposed to do? Maybe now? I guess because I incarcerated after sending the present at them? Cool. all
Book
BMP,
of Spells.
no matter what it is. Oh, this is a new one, actually. It's not the standard book of spells, it's the random book of spells. Huh? Book just committed murder.
Book of Spells.
Sidelong apparition. Sidelong apparition. Protego Totalo. Sidelong apparition. Thunderstorm.
Oh, cool. Wow. Was that glitched? I'll take the reward though and never do it again, thank you. Wow, they've added a lot of... Okay.
Vanishing Cabinet.
Don't you mean Death Eater? Oh, that helps. Okay, it just killed him.
Vanishing Cabinet.
Protego. Lependo.
Vanishing Cabinet.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Lependo.
Whoops. That was maybe not my wisest move ever.
Protego. Corpay retraction.
I don't know what I just did. A few times I get these right, I don't know how I managed it. Please don't watch these to learn how to play this game, my friends. Ugh.
Gobstones.
Okay. What was I supposed to aim at? So I'm supposed to aim it at the walls, hoping that it bounces.
Gobstones.
Whip.
Gobstones.
That was where it told me to go. Instead, we're gonna try and use vectors and go here. Okay, see, that, though. Oh, mama. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, it started over. What? Okay. Please tell me they aren't gonna attack me.
Gobstones. 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 Gobstones.
Cool. I kind of hope there will be some double duels where all 4 players will be using Gobstones at the same time. and just flinging gobstones all over the place and causing absolute insanity.